everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angie and I'm glad you're here. If you're a new subscriber, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. You'll get an email that tells you when I upload new videos. We would love to have you join our YouTube family. Today I am doing a Hobby Lobby haul for you. A couple weeks ago I was in a spring collaboration with several ladies and it's not something I normally do. I typically only decorate my house for Christmas. But it sounded like a fun collaboration. It was with fun people that I had interacted with before on YouTube, so I went ahead and did it, and I'm really glad that I did. I saw a bigger change in my home than I thought, and I saw a bigger change in the way I felt about my home that I totally did not expect. It's lighter, it's brighter, it's fresher. I tend to lean toward deeper, darker colors, jewel tone colors. So to lighten it up for spring was really, it felt really nice. So since I did that, I'll post that collaboration above. So since I did that, I have been viewing my shopping with an eye toward lighter and brighter in spring decor. So when I went through Hobby Lobby, I'm gonna tell you, I got quite a bit of stuff, and I have something to show you at the end that I'm really super excited to show you, and I need your guys' advice. So stick around and help a girl out, okay? The first thing we're gonna start with is this, I'm gonna call it yard art. I don't know what you call it. It made me think of Aunt Meg's yard in Twister. It's like a grown-up version of a pinwheel, right? And what I love about this is it's pretty to look at. It doesn't hurt my eyes. It doesn't make me nauseous, but it doesn't make any noise either. So, like I used to have these really beautiful wind chimes that I absolutely loved. But as you know, I have chronic migraines, and the worse the migraines got, I couldn't tolerate the wind chimes. I had a small set that were really beautiful and light and bright and like tinkled in the wind. It was just a gorgeous sound. And then I had a set with long, huge pipes that really sounded like a pipe organ, and I loved it. But oh my gosh, I found myself going outside and taking them down and just laying them on the table for days and days and days at a time because I couldn't stand the sound. So this is bringing back a little bit of that charm without the noise that's going to hurt my head, and it's just going to be pretty to sit at and look at. And we are in a little bit of an open area here, so we're going to get a lot of wind. I'm not sure where he's going to go. There's about 4 different spots I could try him in. So you may see him get moved around a lot, but I'm super excited to see where he ends up at home. And I got him at Hobby Lobby, and he was $24.99, and I got him 40% off. So you do that math, because math is totally not my thing. Don't mind the rustling of the bags. I wasn't going to unbag all this stuff until I talked to you guys. The next thing I got is this oversized welcome mat. And look at the colors on him. I love it. And you may have noticed, I've shown a few outdoor videos, not a whole lot, but you may have noticed that we still have our elf welcome mat at the front door from Christmas. We never took it off, and it looks so cute. It's like little elf legs, and it looked so cute in the store. We brought it home and put it by the front door, and now it really looks like our house has landed on the Wicked Witch from the Wizard of Oz. So that's why I never left it. It's still there. It doesn't really scream Christmas to me. It screams Wizard of Oz to me. So, but this is our new replacement for spring, and I love the brighter colors. Even though it's got jewel tones in it also, it's also got the lighter, brighter pastels, and I like that as well. So, bright pastels, that's an oxymoron, isn't it? I'm going to throw him down there. I don't know how much he was. Let me take a look and see. I think he was $19, and he was also 40% off, but I don't see a price tag on him, so I'm not sure. This was $10, 40% off, and it says Welcome Spring, and it's glittery, and it's got little flowers and butterflies and beads, and I'm super excited for him. Can you see the sparkles in there? And I thought the colors of the welcome mat kind of played off of this a little bit. They're deeper and darker on the welcome mat, but the lighter versions are around the outside. So I think they're going to play well together. If I put him outside, I may just put him on the front door I'm not sure where he's going to go either, but I really like him a lot. He was, I think I said, but he was $10, 40% off. Then I got this outdoor pillow. I have, he was, I think he was $12, $19, 40% off. You're getting the theme here, right? Like if you find something at Hobby Lobby that you like and it's not on sale, go back the next week because it'll be on sale. Like you don't ever have to pay full price for anything at Hobby Lobby. And they also have a coupon you can get on your phone for any single full price item. You can get 40% off of that item anyway, even if you just buy that by itself. So, but again, you can see the commonality, the colors and the vibrancy. This is an outdoor pillow. I have a bistro picnic set that goes out on the back patio, and I have a love seat that matches it. I have a white rocker, so I'm not sure where he's gonna go either, but I really like him a lot. Like as soon as I went by him, I was like, oh, pretty. So he came home with me too. Next we have this little distressed can. It's almost like a watering can, but it's not a traditional shape. It reminds me of the farm. I grew up on a farm, so he reminds me very much of the farm. And he was $21.99, again, 40% off. No, you know what? I don't think he was 40% off. I think I used my phone coupon for him and got 40% off. He was my sole full price purchase, or would have been had I not used that coupon. But I used the coupon and got 40% off of him also. And what I like about him is he can go anywhere, indoor, outdoor. He can be elevated on something. He can be sitting on the ground. I'll have to put something in him if he's outside because he's very light, and it's very windy out where we are, so he'll blow away if I don't put something in him, but that's not hard to do at all. A few little river rocks or even a little bit of sand, something to keep him stable, but I thought he was really pretty. And like I said, he can go inside, he can go outside, he can bring that little farmhouse feel indoors, so I'm excited for that as well. Okay, you guys, a lot of YouTube influencers, my pillows are all crooked. Don't mind me as I just get a little OCD about my sofa. A lot of YouTube influencers are using the pink, super fluffy, almost furry pillows. Do you know what I'm talking about? And I find myself looking at those pillows a lot. But they don't really speak to me. I feel like they're supposed to speak to me, but they don't. Now, I love pink. Pink has always been one of my favorite colors. And I have actively looked for ways to bring pink into the house. But those furry pillows just are not speaking to me the way they're speaking to a lot of people. I love running my hand over it in the store. I think it's a beautiful texture. I love the way it feels. And I think if they were a more reasonable price, I might have bought into it. But the only place I have found them so far was Hobby Lobby, and they were not on sale, and they were $40 per pillow. So even if I use my phone coupon, I'm going to get 40% off of one. I'm not spending that much for two pillows. Like, I'm not. I know a lot of people have found them at Ross's. I have looked at Ross's multiple times. I could not find them. I found these pillows, and I don't know if you guys can see the pattern on the pillows and the way the light plays. I love that. But I could not find the pink furry ones. Now, to jump to a totally another subject, I am a plaid fanatic, and I love buffalo check. Like my all-time favorite thing. So as I was walking around this weekend, I came across these. Y'all, buffalo check pink pillows. Like, how can a girl say no, right? How can a girl say no? $24.99 for two. These were not a Hobby Lobby. These were at Gordon's. I walked in and they're in a big spring display right inside the front door, and I was like, oh, pink buffalo check pillows. Oh. And I looked, but I had already purchased all of this stuff at Hobby Lobby, and I thought, you know what? I was looking for stuff for outside. I really wasn't looking for anything inside, but it's pink buffalo check pillows. So I wandered around the store. I thought, no, I'm not going to get them. And I put them down, and I wandered around the store, and I looked at some other things, and I came back, and I was like, I'm not buying them. I don't need them. I'm not going to buy them. I'm not a spontaneous purchaser. Like, I'm not. If I want something, I will look at it. If it's too high, I'm not going to buy it. And I left something out that proves this point. I'll show it to you in just a second. I'm not a spontaneous purchaser. If it's not on sale, I'm not going to buy it. If it's something that's a little higher price, I'm going to think about it for a while and make sure that I actually really love it before I buy it and bring it home. I could not leave the store without these. I walked by them. I was getting ready to leave, and I walked by them, and I was like, no, these were made for me. Okay, and those of you that know me know these are made for me. So I now own 2 pink buffalo check pillows, and I could not be happier about it. I truly am thrilled. And I know they're going to go on my sofa, and they match the little chair over there. So you should have seen me, you guys. You should have seen me in the store pulling up the pictures of that, and I'll show you the chair in a minute. The bright colored chair that sits beside the fireplace, to see if this would even go or if it was going to be the wrong pink, because pinks are like reds, right? And there's 1,000 variations of the shade, and they don't all go together. There's a lot of pink in that chair. There's a lot of pink and coral, and I didn't want something that was going to be fighting with that. I wanted something that was going to bring that color over to this side of the room. I pulled up that chair, a photograph of that chair on my phone, and was like, love, love, love this. So here's my pink pillow. So my dilemma is, okay, so I have the dark gray and I have the white. The sofa is actually a sagey green that's got a little bit of gray to it. That doesn't really show up. You don't see the green until you take away the gray. Then the green pops out. I wanted to bring out a little bit of the gray, so I went with the gray pillows, and it came with 2 sets of pillows. The other set had this weird funky print on one side that doesn't match anything in my house, and the other side was the same color as the couch, so I didn't really like those. So I kept the gray, pull out the gray, and I had the cranberry pillows here, you'll remember, for a long time. And then I found these at Ross's, and I put these here, and it was just so much, like I said, lighter and brighter and airier. Okay, now I have the pink. So and they're I guess they're the same size. So do I do, oh my gosh, you guys, do you just love that? Do I do the pink and gray? Do I do the pink and white? Do I do the gray and the pink? Do I do all of it? I need some help, y'all. What do I do with this couch? Like, this is just a master find. Like, I cannot even tell you how excited I am to have found these pillows. So I need your help. Leave a comment in the comment box below. Tell me how to style these pillows. Tell me what you think. Which combination of these pillows do I use? And I want to show you. So I have been wanting a sign like this for my front porch for ages. And I've seen several tutorials on how to make it for not a lot of money. And if you have the right materials at hand, you can make it for not a lot of money. I didn't have the stencils to make it, and the stencils were more than I would have paid, than I did pay for this. So let me grab this piece really quickly. I got my welcome sign for my front door, for my front porch. I have been, like I said, wanting one of these for ages. And I found it, again, at Hobby Lobby. This was 50% off. $50, so I got it for $25. I had looked at this last week and almost paid full price for it last week. And then I just thought, no, that's silly. It's too much money. Phil was getting his cross-stitch stand, which was almost as much as this. So we were using the phone coupon, 40% off on that purchase. So I couldn't use it for this. It's like, in my mind, it's dishonest for me to go to one register and pay for something to get 40% off and him to go to another register and pay for something for 40% off. So I wasn't willing to do that. So I just thought, that's too much money. It's not on sale. It'll be on sale, right? It'll go on sale. So I'll just wait. Or it'll be a time when we're not using the 40% off for something else. So I'll buy it then. So I walked in Saturday, and this was 40 or 50% off. You can bet I snatched this up first thing. Like first thing. Walking around with this thing poking out of the cart, being a total menace in the store, like really posing a hazard, but there was no way I was letting this go. So I had looked at making one of these, and you can buy fence posts, the fence pickets, for like $1.50. So you can get the board, even if you don't buy a full square board. You can mimic the board very inexpensively. Obviously, I have a ton of paint and brushes, so that wasn't the issue. The stencils were the issue. To find the stencils that were large enough to do this, to make the piece the size I wanted, was at least $20, if not more. The style of stencil I wanted was more than I paid for this. So I just bought this, and I'm extremely, extremely happy with this. Can't wait to show you guys how I style all of these things. And again, let me know. You know what I gotta back up a little bit. These two pieces together. This is what I love. When I found this, my initial thought was, now I need one of those lanterns, right? The big lanterns that you can sit out on the porch right in front of this, so it has some height and some drama. And I found one, and it was like $35. And I couldn't figure out if it was 40% off or not. There were a lot of things in that area that were 40% off, but I couldn't find a tag that specified like what collection that lantern was included in to determine if it was 40% off. So I thought, okay, well, I have my phone coupon, but then I'm going to need an LED candle or something to go inside of it. And they were like $17 or $18. And I thought, wow, that's more than the sign. Now I'm paying more for the lantern than I am for the sign. And I found a white lantern, and I threw it in there, and I thought, okay. But as I was shifting things around, because I didn't want this to get scratched up. So as I was shifting things around, the lantern and this got closer together. And the lantern, they had a dark one, but I didn't want the dark one. I wanted the light colored one. And it was not the same color as the paint on here. This is not a bright white. This is like an off-white, an egg white. And I thought the lantern was too, but when these got closer together, the lantern had more of an oatmeal color tint to it. It wasn't that deep of a color, but it was that type of a tint. And when they were close together, the sign made the lantern look filthy dirty. And I knew that was going to bother me. And it also wasn't as tall as I thought it was in relationship to the welcome sign. Then I found this guy who is tall, and this matches, and it kind of goes along with the distress on some of the letters. I don't know, can you guys see that? You see how some of the letters are a little bit distressed? I think this finish kind of goes along with that. And they're the right shade of white. So I'm super happy with this. Excuse me. Can't wait to get outside styled and decorated for spring and make the entry more welcome. Like I said, we have been here about 2.5 years. We've put a tremendous amount of work onto the inside. We only recently started even considering the outside. So last year for Mother's Day, Phil bought my patio set for outside in the backyard. We have never done anything with the front other than Christmas lights. So I'm super excited to kind of jazz that up and see how that looks. And you guys will have to let me know what you think. But again, if it's not on sale when you go to Hobby Lobby, wait a week and it will be. And tell me how to style these pillows. What do you think? Pink and gray, pink and white, pink first, other pillow second, other pillow first, pink out of the open. Tell me what you think. I need you guys' opinion. Leave me a comment below. Love talking to you guys. Thanks for stopping by. We'll talk soon, okay? You guys have a great, great day.